In this post, you will discover how to monitor success and failures for the next book project and adjust, reevaluating existing assets, strategies, and life goals, and remembering why all the effort into writing and publishing a book. So I begin with, why do anything at all when some project or task exhausts more energy than others? Is it all just a means to an end to fulfill some desire or distract for some angst? When it comes down to writing, publishing, and marketing a book, is it done on a surface level value like money? Do you think it will hold an inch of motivation in the long game of life? So I ask, what would you rather have on your deathbed? A pile of toys paid for with money, or experiences of a well-lived life that added value? It's easy to lose sight of where and why we started. We can implement reflections to foster gratitude and purpose by scheduling weekly, monthly, and annual reviews that reinforce why we are here and where we're going next, and enjoying the ride. Monitoring success and failures take great courage in the face of one's expectation for all the effort to create a book. From the time I started writing, I was having bouts of fantasizing about how many copies the book would sell and how much money I would earn. Then the negative voices spoke louder. You are a fake, an amateur. You don't have writing talent, and expect to receive low star ratings and nasty criticism because you suck. Those voices never left me throughout the book's writing journey, and now they're much more tempered after months from release. If you wrote a book from a genuine place, you will be open to growth, and you can discern the praises and criticism from reviews as an opportunity for learning. I've learned I've sold many copies from free promotional days and made some money. My goal is to build brand awareness rather than money as the focus. I knew way before the book's publication, this is a similar story experienced by other authors. Starting out, you are a white noise overshadowed by the radio background noise. It takes months or even years to be seen and recognized for something of value. It takes patience and awareness of why you are on this path, and celebrating the wins and losses, because those are growth opportunities. Opportunities to evaluate what worked and did not, detach your emotions for a moment, and objectively identify where to glean the lessons and apply them. Let's say you are genuinely making the authentic effort to improve and add value with each book. In that case, it will speak for itself, and readers can spot a fake from a mile away. I evaluate the following areas to better position my next book in my business as an author. Reviewing sales report on Amazon KDP to identify which promo sites resulted in the most downloads. Reading reviews from editorial, Amazon, and Goodreads to extract insights. And social media posts to identify which type of content has the most engagement and capitalize on it. Only a little to work with, but I am learning bit by bit and adding something new to the repertoire as I expand my business. Periodically evaluating assets and strategies ensure that they stay consistent when considering opportunities or shift in the industry that requires adapting to changes. Regarding assets, it's not just the book, it's also the words and how I can repurpose them elsewhere. Phrases from the book can be repurposed as quotes shared on social media. The inspiration behind the book project can be converted into creating scripts for videos and blog posts. It does take deliberate creative thinking on how to repurpose existing assets. Furthermore, after some experience with published books, that's an opportunity to share this knowledge in a blog post and video, and even create high-quality courses. It takes great effort and stumbling to fill in the void of knowledge gaps, and experience to grasp what it takes to take an idea to market. Something like a course can shortcut efforts made for those who want it. As an author, there are several strategies to remember and revise as the business grows. At the foundation, you have your broader author business plan that encompasses the essential aspects. Business summary, a summary of what intellectual properties you will focus on, goals, brand, publisher, genres you write in, and reader's avatar. Production, the products you will produce, not just books, but also courses, freelance services, writing process, schedule, publishing and licensing and pricing, and systems to bulletproof the workflow. Marketing, organic promotions, example, Instagram and Goodreads. Paid advertisement, example, Amazon and BookBub ads. Off the website with an email service provider, example, MailerLite. Content, blog, videos, podcasts, email, book updates, etc. And social media marketing, examples, inspirational quotes, book excerpts, polls, updates, live feeds, etc. Networking with writers, publishers, communities, conferences, and meetups. Financial, money mindset, discerning if this is a hobby to supplement your current income or creating a path towards making a living from your writing skills. Revenue model and income, whether to go exclusive or wide, or start out exclusive for brand awareness, then go wide after getting some exposure, initial investment, such as website, email service provider, budgeting for editing, design collaboration, publisher fee, and marketing budget with book promo sites and ads. And ongoing costs, ads, book promo sites, budgeting for future projects, and expenses and resources and education. Determine how often you will review the broader business plan and identify any improvements that can be made in the business system to ensure its operation runs unhindered without wasted effort. If so, develop contingencies for worst-case scenarios. Always document every process because you will need to delegate some tasks that others can do better. At the same time, you get to focus on what you're really good at, writing. The gist. After publishing a book, always celebrate it. Monitor the success and failures if the game plan is to publish more books and whether you choose to be a full-time author or a side hustle. Develop a mindset that the uncomfortable parts you consider are failures in the author's business or a book sales. Use the information as an opportunity to learn rather than attack your character. Review sales reports, book reviews, and social media engagement. Evaluate whether any criticism is valid or whether someone is not particularly fond of your book style and writing. You cannot satisfy everyone, and you're not supposed to, because your goal is to find more of your ideal reader. As you gather, collect, and assess the success and failures, determine if you need to adjust the marketing or publishing strategy. It's a good rule of thumb to reevaluate an author's business even if you plan to pursue a different path than a full-time author. Suppose you want your books to do well and reach the ideal readers. In that case, you had to be deliberate about promoting not just one book, but many if your goal is releasing a series or a variety of books. I recommend every 6 or 12-month review, and if you can throw in a weekly or monthly check-in, then do it. It will further help with micro adjustments, whether in the systems with your writing process, marketing, getting into the flow, and even scheduling and adapting to life's unexpected events to stay within deadlines. Be honest with yourself by asking, why do anything at all? Do you prefer to binge watch a show after a long workday and not pursue hobbies and goals that can enrich your life? As lovely as extrinsic values are, such as a book hitting the bestseller list, earning a 6-figure income, or having several thousand followers on social media, these euphoric feelings will wane. You will question one day why you feel lost. When you remind yourself regularly why all the effort crafting a book or writing hundreds of blog posts or scripting, recording, editing, and publishing YouTube videos, the intrinsic motivations will remind you why you chose to show up to write daily. While you schedule your weekend and sacrifice all that free time carving a path towards a lifestyle that aligns with your values, passions, and purpose.